Hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we're going to do a Remembrance Day poppy nail art design, and what came through the post but November's VIP glitter subscription from the Glitter Fairy. So I thought, fabulous. What we'll do is incorporate what I've received from the Glitter Fairy into the nail art design that I got planned for Remembrance Day. So let's have a look what we got. So I got Superfine, Silver Holo, which is just heaven in a bag. So I got that glitter. Now sometimes you'll get something a little bit more substantial price range. So I got this Holo Pigment. Now I would usually get 2 more glitters, or you get the bigger item, which would be this case this month. So I've got these 2, so I thought, ace, we will put it into a design. All I knew was I didn't want to rub it on at the end. That's as far as it got. I knew I were going with poppies, and anybody who watches my videos know, we kind of wing it here, guys. This is that sort of channel. It's just the way we do it. Now, before we start the design, I need to apologise. I've got 2 puppies and they were trying to get into the other room. So I thought I'd press record sometimes and press record when I shouldn't press record. So I have mishmashed it all together for this video for you, but I will warn you, there are little bits missing. So the first thing I've done then in this design is I'm coming in on the ring finger and the pointer finger with coconut milk. I am going to do full fingers of both. Now I've woke up this morning and Jack Frost has proper been, and my nail stuff is in the conservatory. So I've lit all the candles, which has made it lovely and warm. However, this acrylic's setting up a little bit too fast for my liking. So I walked it down the nail and needed to add a little bit to that tip. So that's what we did. Then I'm going to come in on the thumber, and here we have the most luscious red. This is Vamp. Now the first thing I'm going to do when I have pigmented shades of acrylic is I get it right around the cuticle area. So that's why I go in with a small bead, and that's what I do. I get that right. Then I'll go in with a second bead and I'll make sure I've got the opaqueness and that it's blended back into that cuticle area. Then we're going to do a glitter fade with that gorgeous Silver Holo Superfine that we got today in the November VIP subscription. Yeah, a little bit Arian Billy there. That's a little bit much. So I swipe some away, feather it down the nail, pat it into place. Once I'm happy with that, I am going to move on to the little finger. So here I go in with Vamp on the tip, so I feather that back and then bring it down gently to that stiletto tip. Now, remember I said there was a little bit missing? Well, I go in with a bead where that blend ends with Amour, which is the pale pink, lovely shade from CJP, and I will pull that forward. That isn't in it. Now I'm going to go in with the second bead at the cuticle area, tuck that into the cuticle and pull it down each side, then pull the front of that bead down to blend. Now I'm not too fussed about that blend because I am going to use some of this Superfine, and I'm going to do a trail across that nail. So it'll go from the bottom left across and up the top right. So what I do is I put the glitter onto the nail roughly where I want it, clean my brush, and then go in and manoeuvre it exactly where I want it, cleaning it up, especially with it being super fine. It gets everywhere. Although you don't mind when it's that lush, do you? Anyway, so I will pat that into place and then I will leave that to set. Then I'm going to come into the middle finger. I'm going to use that Amour again, and I'm going to use it around the cuticle area. Now, I'm going to do a marble on this nail, but when you have coconut milk, red and Amour, I could end up very, very easily with a pink mush mess. So what we need to do is do this really, really careful. So the Amour's down. I go in with Vamp, coconut milk and Kylea. So that's crystal clear from CJP. And I just go up, down, up, done. Leave it. So I'll go in with Kylea, Vamp, coconut milk. It's Amour first, then Kylea. And then again, just swoosh it up, down, up, and just leave it. Now, I thought to myself, you know, put some of this pigment through the marble, which I wanted to do, but I wanted it to go into the wet acrylic. And of course, it was really warm in here, so it was drying up. So I was like, quick, get it in on that cuticle area. So that's what I was doing here before I come in and just finish that off. I used coconut milk and Amour, and then I've just come in with a tiny, tiny bit of Vamp on the end of my brush. Come in with that pigment again and just stroke that through the tip. Then I had a brainwave. I nearly said fart then. But anyway, I had a brainwave. And I thought, oh, I know what I can do with this pigment. So I went in, got some clear acrylic, dipped it in, and I thought it can go behind my poppies. It's going to look lush. So that's what I've done. So I did that on both the pointer and the ring finger. So I go in and apply it like you would a glitter. Look at that. So I will clear cap all of those, file those, and then we're coming in with the design. So I have some of these beautiful red holographic poppies from Smilies Glitter Store. I have Artisan gel paints that I always use when I'm doing hand painting, and they're from Nailchemy. As always though guys, I do list everything below in the description box for you, so if you want to know where I got it, what I've used, just take a look below. So you can see me here peeling off the poppies that I want, popping them on this freshly filed nail, and then I do exactly the same on the other one. So I choose a couple, and I like the way that I took that poppy off and the middle was missing. So I decided to go and take the middle out of the one on the ring finger. So I go in with my little tweezers, pick it up straight away, and I decide to show you. You'll sleep now, won't you? Knowing that I've done that. Anyway, so I finish off the stickers. They are absolutely amazing. Love them. Thank you, Sarah, for that. And then I go in with the gel Artisan paints and I will finish off the design. So I will put the stems on the poppies. I go back because I want the top of the stem to be thicker than the end. Then I will go in with the black Artisan paint and I will put the centre on those poppies. It's all in the detail, and I really, really wanted to do this right. I think it's important, and it was important to me. I wanted to do a nice poppy design for Remembrance Day. So here I am finishing it off, putting in the final touches. And then I'm going to give that a full cure, 60 seconds in the lamp. And that's it. That's the end of the design. Now we're going to pop on the top coat. And everything that we've done for the last hour comes to life. Oh yeah. So here we go. This is it. This is the end of the design. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have, please take a moment and hit the thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Everything's listed below in the description box of what I've used today and where you can get it. But if you do have any questions, please pop them in the comments box, guys. I do reply, at least show the love to all of you. Anyway, I will leave a clip at the end, as always, for you to to have a look at what we've done today. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Really proud of that. Guys, really hope you've enjoyed this too. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.